JB Smiley Jr., Memphis City Councilman. I have a law degree from the University of Arkansas, Little Rock. I grew up literally every part of the city of Memphis, from South Memphis to Whitehaven to East Memphis and to Bartlett. And I've held the position of Memphis City Councilman for approximately 6 months. Hope to serve you a lot longer. Home. I've been in a lot of different places, and there's like this urging to always go back to where it began for me. And no matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter where my career takes me, I want to be in a place where I know my family is there. I know I have the support of the community. So the only thing I can think about is being in the place that I call home, and I will forever call home, which is Memphis, Tennessee. But not just the fact that it's home. I think a very welcoming environment. I have an opportunity to go a lot of different places, and there's been no place like Memphis. It's just unique in the sense that we have a different way of greeting people. We have a different way of joking with one another. But no matter where you go or when you choose to visit Memphis, you're going to be greeted with this sense of, come on, we want you to be a part of what we have going on in Memphis. So I'm just grateful to be a part and happy to be welcome home. Well, I think a lot of times Memphis gets a bad reputation. I think they deal with the first 48. When people outside of Memphis view Memphis, they only think about crime, and they think that everywhere you go, you'll be subjected to a potential criminal activity. And in my position as a city council member, I want to dispel any rumor or any myth that this community is only about crime. We have talented people here. We have folks who are caring. We have people who are truly concerned about the community and the well-being of the city going forward. So what I aim to do is just bring light to what's good about Memphis. And you ask me what's good about Memphis, I'm going to tell you the barbecue at several different restaurants. I'm going to tell you the people. I'm going to tell you the sheer, the way that we greet folks. I just think, Memphis in itself is thriving, a vibrant city that's ready to burst onto the scene as one of the nation's leaders in economics, one of the nation's leaders in human capital. I think we just have the best of both worlds, whether it's food, whether it's education, whether it's just talented individuals. My goal is to make sure that people, after they go get their education, if they choose to leave the city of Memphis, bring all of their talent back to the city, because we are on the cusp of something big. And not just that, not just dispelling the myth of the fact that the crime is everywhere, but also dispelling the myth that millennials are not ready to lead. I think just looking at the current leadership, those that are in office, we're doing a really good job. We are ready to lead the city into a more progressive, a more inclusive, and a more loving direction. I think we're ready. The people. I think when a lot of times people talk about cities, they'll point you to some historic landmark, they'll point you to some building, they'll point you to a certain area. But I don't think anything's more important or more special about the city of Memphis other than the people. I think the people are the most important investment. I think they have a lot of different assets and skills to bring. I think in terms of leadership, it is our job to put that talent on display for the nation to see. Everything. They get everything wrong about the city. I often joke with my friends. I say, if you come to Memphis, you will never leave, because it has a way of just sucking you in, because there's so much to love about it. And I think the city did itself a disservice with the way that we portrayed Memphis, and allowing the relationship with First 48, the relationship with any type of a negative stereotype can be placed on the city. I think what we have to do going forward is show everyone what Memphis truly is, which is a community full of talented individuals, a community that is loving, a community that is caring, and a community that can just downright cook. So I just think we have to do a better job of, shedding light on everything that's good about Memphis, whether we're talking about Lemoore, whether we're talking about St. Jude, whether we're talking about the Memphis Grizzlies, Redbirds. No matter what we talk about, we need to let people know that we have a lot of different things going on. And it's not just the barbecue. It's not just, the historical landmarks, but it is the talented people in the city that makes the city such a place that everyone will want to reside. It's kind of hard to really tackle that question, but when I think about, some of the things that have occurred here, I would say this is a city that is more forgiving than any other. I think when I just look at, the overall landscape, if you made a mistake in the past, if you haven't necessarily done everything the right way, I think you can come to Memphis and people will not judge you based on the prior mistakes that you made in your past. And I think knowing that, gives me hope, because I don't believe that there's anyone who's walked this life or lived this life that has done everything perfect. And I think Memphis is the perfect place for you to go when you're saying, look, all I need is a second chance. I want to be forgiven and treated with respect going forward. So what does Memphis offer that any other city does not? It's forgiving. And I hope you are too. Someone who actually cared, and I think a lot of times when we put people in certain positions, we expect them to go there with a certain skill set. But for me, a skill set alone is not enough. I think you need to have compassion about the people in order to effectively do any role. You can have the skill set, but if you lack compassion, there's going to be a gap missing. And the legacy I would like to leave is someone who came in, who cared about the people and had the skill set to get the job done. And if I do that and I do my role well, the legacy I will leave would be ultimately someone who was able to change the narrative when it comes to young leadership in the city. Memphis got shooters.